even if you have amazing funnels, I would still say you need to do some kind of live campaigns and live promotions because most funnels are set up to be for new subscribers. So you have all of these people who are already in your audience, already on your list. And if you're not opening the doors or promoting something to them in some kind of regular manner, then they've got no reason to buy. And so your sales will drop off if you're not launching. All right, put your hand up if you have an online course business. Great. Keep it up if you found launching this year has sucked the big one. Good. Okay, keep that up. If you are sitting down thinking about planning out your launches and promotions for next year and you are putting it off because it sounds awful. Great. Okay, this episode is 100% for all of you. Let's go. Alrighty guys, hi, it is Kate here from Hello Funnels and welcome back to the Doing It Online podcast. And today we're talking about one of my least favorite topics ever, and that is launching, but with a silver lining because I'm going to talk about how using our 3 top cash campaigns, and I'm going to show you exactly what they are, but how you can use these cash campaigns next year in your launches and promotions to make it just easier, breezier, way less stressful, and way more profitable. So if that sounds good, then you are definitely in the right place. So I've never really loved launches, but I would say that over the last 12 months or so, a lot of people are coming and joining me in this belief. Maybe I should get t-shirts made. That, basically launches are getting harder, they're getting more stressful, they're getting more complicated, and they're getting less reliable. So it's sort of a whole lot of effort and a whole lot of, adrenal gland draining for not that much reward. Now, not always, of course, there's always exceptions to every rule. And I do know that there are some people whose launches are crushing it, and that is amazing. But for most people, and this is particularly those with smaller audiences, launches have been just too much effort. And a lot of people are probably going, hey, can I not just quit them completely? Can I not just, ditch them? But unfortunately, no. Even if you have amazing funnels, I would still say you need to do some kind of live campaigns and live promotions because most funnels are set up to be for new subscribers. So you have all of these people who are already in your audience, already on your list. And if you're not opening the doors or promoting something to them in some kind of regular manner, then they've got no reason to buy. And so your sales will drop off if you're not launching. So let's look at a better, easier way to do it. And that is what we call Evergreen launching. So we're big fans of Evergreen launching here at Hello Funnels. It's what we teach inside as one of the 3 parts of the ecosystem inside our eCourse Empire program. And which basically is a more reliable, less stressful, but more frequent way of making offers, but done in a real rinse and repeat fashion. And part of that is that we teach specific, what I call cash campaigns that can be used for this more low touch, low stress style of launching. And to be able to have these really great cash campaigns that people can, grab, that they can, Mad Lib style update or chuck into ChatGPT or whatever and use to make their launches and promotions just super easy, we've got to be out there testing them, right? So that's what I want to talk about today and actually share with you the 3 top cash campaigns that worked for us and our clients for 2024. So these are ones that are working right now that you can pretty safely take through into 2025 and add to your campaign plan and know that they should work pretty well, and also that they're not going to be crazy complex to do because we just don't do anything that way. So I'm also going to tell you at the end of the episode how you can actually get our entire bundle of these cash campaigns. It's got everything. It's got the trainings, it's got the swipe files, it's got ChatGPT prompts, it's got calendars, it's got day-by-day breakdowns, like everything to make them even easier. So if you want to help with that, make sure you hang around till the end. So let's dive into the top 3 cash campaigns of 2024. So cash campaign number 1 is what we call the Blink and You Miss It campaign. So this is actually, and one of the things I like about this campaign is it's an email only campaign, but it doesn't require a discount. And it can be used for pretty much any price point where you would normally send an email campaign. So I'm not saying use it for your $25,000 group programs or masterminds. It's probably not going to be the right fit. But if you have something that you traditionally can sell via email, then whatever price point that is, this one is going to work for you. Now, the way this works, like this is like the top level view, is that this is a disappearing bonuses campaign. So rather than having, like an early bird where people come in and they get some kind of discount, instead you structure this so that each day that you have this big, amazing, juicy group of bonuses, and that if they buy on the first day, they get all of them. They buy on the second day, some of them are gone. Third day, some of them are gone. Fourth day, some of them are gone. And you can do this as either like a short flash sale style, or even one that can be a little bit longer and can be tied in with some great value content as well. So you could do it as part of a training series or a real value add email series. And at the bottom, you can have each day like, oh, and by the way, come and get this thing. And, you've got the bonuses crossed off that have now expired. And this is what you get. So one of the things I like about this campaign is, as I said, it doesn't require a discount. It's quite flexible. It's very easy to put together. Like, you've got your prompts, you're pretty much good to go. But also it's quite fun. Like, it feels fun. It feels like anything you can kind of gamify. And, if they act now, they're going to feel really special, then that's always going to be a good thing. So that is the Blink and You Miss It campaign. Campaign number 2 is our money mail campaign. Now, if you didn't listen to last week's episode, go back and check that out, because I actually dived into this like email by email. But the money mail campaign is actually a pre-launch campaign. So this is a sequence of emails you can send literally every month before whatever your campaign is. And it's like a campaign amplifier. If you send these 6 emails before you send your whatever that promotion is, before you open the doors, before you start promoting your webinar or your challenge or your flash sale or whatever it is, and you send these 6 emails first, it is going to help to make sure that the people you send that campaign to, they are engaged, they are excited, they are educated, and they have strategically been taken on a journey through that sort of know, like, trust factor, through the being problem aware, through to solution aware, and they are ready, credit cards out, ready to buy. So I would call this an amplifier campaign that you can literally add on to any of the other campaigns, and you can run it. The beauty of it is that you can use the exact same structure, framework, and even ChatGPT prompts and run it every month, or a version of it. Obviously, you don't send the same 6 emails every month, and it just becomes part of your routine, and it just makes the email marketing that you've been neglecting, or that you've been like phoning in or figuring it out on the fly with no real strategy behind it, it completely solves that problem. Okay, campaign number 3 is our OG Waitlist Magic campaign. And this ends up on the list every year because it is always our best performing live campaign every year. It is super fun. If you don't know what it is, this is our sort of like flipped on its head waitlist style campaign. It's not your usual waitlist style. It has a specific strategy behind it and a specific way of doing it that means that when you open cart to your waitlist, people are so excited to be there and to buy right away that you are pretty much guaranteed to make sales, and not just one, but like make a bunch of sales, like majority of your sales in the first few minutes. Like, it's really powerful and it's so fun. It's a really great like palate cleanser. If you have had a bit of a sucky run of launches and you're like, look, I'm not liking this anymore, it's just hard, I need to do something fun, this is that anecdote for you, the Waitlist Magic campaign. So it's a 48-hour email campaign with obviously a bit of a lead up and an invite sequence before that. You need a couple of pages set up, and we walk you through all of that. And then, 48 hours, it's open, but you will make most of your sales in the first 20 minutes. Like, it is that crazy, and it is so much fun. And like with any of these 3 campaigns, the thing I love about them the most is they're designed to be rinse and repeat. Like your Waitlist Magic campaign, if you build it out once for one of your key programs, you can run it again 6 months later or 9 months later. Like, sit down, look in your calendar and go, that was great. That was so much fun. Let's make sure we're definitely doing it again later on in the year. And it would just, all you need to do is refresh those invitation emails at the front, but 80% of it is done, is set up, is automated. And it then means that your next promotion takes you, 2 hours to create, and you have one of your best launches ever. Like, how crazy is that? So If you've been listening to this going, that sounds great, that sounds great, that sounds great, I want all of that, can you please make it easier for me, Kate? Then yes, of course, that is what I'm here for. And because it is almost Black Friday, guys, it means that it is almost time for our annual Black Friday cash campaign collection. So all three of the cash campaigns I've talked about inside this episode have been bundled up into this year's cash campaign collection. And if you jump onto our waitlist by heading to my.hellofunnels.co/Friday, jump on the waitlist, you can get access to all three of these campaigns for 85% off. Plus, if you're the very first person to jump in and join when the doors open on Black Friday, then you will also get not just your purchase refunded in full, so it's going to cost you nothing, but you'll also get 6 months access to our e-course society membership totally for free, just as a present from us. All you need to do, like I said, guys, is jump in. The link will be below in the show notes, but head to my.hellofunnels.co/Friday. Get on the waitlist, and then you get access to all three of these campaigns. And inside that, by access, I mean you get everything you need. So there's videos for each walking you through like how to set them up, how they work, and all the tips and tricks that only someone who's run these multiple times can know to make sure that you get the best results from these possible. We've got, screenshots of the pages you need to create. We've got the actual emails in Mad Lib style so you can fill them out, or with ChatGPT prompts so you can get them written in minutes. We've got everything in there. Again, depending on which one it is, we also have one-click install automations, like literally everything you could need. We've got frequently asked questions section. Everything's there to make it as easy as humanly possible for you to get these campaigns in. And so the purpose of this, really, like why I want to do this every year, is because this time of year, I know you're sitting here, you're looking at next year and you're going, right, like how are we going to make sales? How can we do this as easily as possible? And if you know that you've got in your back pocket 3 proven cash campaigns that are super easy to roll out, that you can go and pop them into your calendar now and know that they're going to take a few hours each to get up and running the first time, and then less again if you were to run them a second time, like how much easier does that feel? So if that sounds amazing, like I said, don't miss out, guys, because you have to be on the wait list to be able to get access to these. You will not be able to buy them otherwise. This is just for Black Friday. So head to my.hellofunnels.co/Friday, get on the wait list so you can get 85% off. I think that works out to be about $67 for all 3 campaigns, guys. Like it's a bargain. It's crazy. You don't want to miss out. Jump on the wait list and I will see you all there. Alrighty, guys. See you then.